Agile Methodologies, Tools for Managing Work Teams by Group B. Managing teams. Managing a team is the process of tracking team member performance, providing feedback, resolving issues, and managing team changes to optimize project performance. The benefit of this process is that it influences team behavior, manages conflict, and resolves issues. Managing teams. This requires a variety of management and leadership skills for fostering teamwork and integrating the efforts of team members to create high-performance teams. It involves a combination of skills with special emphasis on communication, conflict management, negotiation, and leadership. Methodologies and team management. What are methodologies? They are structured approaches. Methodologies are repeatable frameworks designed to guide how teams plan, execute, and achieve goals. They serve a purpose. Methodologies are standardized processes, improve efficiency, and align team efforts with organizational objectives. Why use methodologies? For clarity and direction, for efficiency and productivity, accountability and measurement, adaptability and continuous improvement. How are methodologies applied? Tailored to needs. They're chosen based on team size, project complexity, and organizational culture. Hybrid approaches, often blended for flexibility. Tools and techniques, supported by software, meetings, and visual aids. What are Agile methodologies? They are a set of principles and frameworks for project management that emphasize iterative development, collaboration, and flexibility in response to changing requirements. Agile pillars. 4 core pillars of Agile. Individuals and interactions over processes and tools. Working software over comprehensive documentation. Customer collaboration over contract negotiation. Responding to change over following a plan. Agile team management has a focus on adaptability, collaboration, and continuous improvement through iterative cycles. This approach promotes self-organized teams, regular feedback loops, and a commitment to customer collaboration. What do Agile teams look like? They are self-organized. They hold each other accountable for the work they do. They have a shared understanding of the Agile mindset. They have enough feedback loops in their process and use them regularly. They practice continuous mentoring and shared skill sets. Key benefits of Agile methodology. Agile methods are adaptable. They foster collaborative teamwork. They focus on customer needs. Types of Agile tools and frameworks. Kanban, Scrum, Extreme Programming, Adaptive Project Framework, Extreme Project Management, Adaptive Software Development, Dynamic Systems Development Method, Feature-Driven Development. Kanban and managing teams. Kanban is a visual tool designed to visualize a team's workflow. Teams use online Kanban board tools to represent where certain tasks are in the development process. Tasks are represented by cards on a board, and stages are represented in columns. As team members work on tasks, they move cards from the backlog column to the column that represents the stage that the task is in. This method is a good way for teams to identify roadblocks and to visualize the amount of work that is getting done. Benefits of Kanban for teams. Provide at-glance insights into teams' work and clear insight into teams' workflows. Increase clarity, especially for remote teams. By centralizing work and reducing the amount of work in flight at any given time, Kanban boards can help teams gain insight into who is working on what, encourages flexibility, and improves efficiency. Disadvantages of Kanban for teams. It does not estimate completion times and resource needs. It does not provide a standardized framework to track resource utilization and optimization of resources. It's challenging to implement in large and complex projects. Scrum Framework. Scrum is a framework used to deliver value in increments. It involves the use of sprints, which are a period of 1 to 4 weeks where the product is developed. It is guided by the following key principles: empirical process control, self-organization, collaboration, value-based prioritization, time boxing, and iterative development. Scrum roles. Scrum has 3 main roles: the product owner, the one who defines the priorities; the Scrum Master, the one who facilitates the Scrum process; and the development team, those who build the product. Scrum artifacts. There are 4 main artifacts in Scrum: the product backlog, the master list of work to be accomplished, the sprint backlog, the task for current sprint, sprint, the team works on tasks from the sprint backlog, sprint review, a demonstration of accomplished work at the end of the sprint. Scrum overview. The product owner creates the product backlog. The Scrum team, which includes the product owner, Scrum Master, and development team, meet to plan the sprint. The team selects high priority items from the product backlog to form the sprint backlog. Every day, the team holds 15-minute stand-up meetings known as the Daily Scrum. The output of a sprint is a shippable product known as a product increment. Scrum advantages. It offers transparency to teams, improved team dynamics and motivation, shared ownership, increased productivity and quality. Scrum disadvantages. Its artifacts and processes require high commitment and involvement from the team members. If this is lacking, then the project may suffer. It requires that a team is designated for the duration of the project. Entities with limited human resources may struggle to do so. Difficult to implement with large teams. It can also lead to micromanagement if not properly organized. Kanban versus Scrum. The two methodologies serve different purposes. Kanban tools help teams visualize working moving through different stages until completion, but Scrum focuses on chunks of a deliverable in a short period of time rather than the entire project. The Kanban cycle is also continuous, whereas a Scrum sprint typically lasts only for 1 to 4 weeks. Scrum teams can use Kanban boards. Scrum and Kanban methodologies can be combined into Scrumban. Thank you for letting us take you on a brief journey through Agile methodologies.